This is the one and only Heavy Metal 95 here. Once again, we got another rock song history to cover, and this time, once again, another song from Kiss. And this time, this is going to be off of their album, Destroyer, and this time, this is basically the song God of Thunder. Yeah, that's the one that I'm talking about as well, because for those who do not know, the song God of Thunder was originally has been regarded as one of the best songs from Kiss. When this was ranked at number 11 on the top 20 greatest Kiss songs by Paste, Louder Sound has ranked the song God of Thunder as number 8 on the list of 40 greatest songs from Kiss. For the whole thing as well, there was when I come by on the song God of Thunder by Kiss, so for the whole way, when Kiss recorded the demo version of the song God of Thunder on the Kiss that was later included in the Kiss box set demo one, when this was originally recorded under one of the demos that Paul Stanley did, the lyrics were different before they changed the lyrics for Gene's version of God of Thunder. The lyrics like, I was born on Olympus, to my father a son, I was raised by the women, I live for pleasure and fun. God of Thunder and rock and roll, the spell you're under, we'll take it slowly even more. Those are basically the different lyrics that Paul Stanley did, unlike the Gene Simmons version that was ended up on the album Destroyer. These lyrics were different, like, well, I'm the master of leather, a modern-day man of steel. Be you ancient or newborn? Come on, before or me and kneel. However, these were the lyrics that of how I wanted to come by. It was a little up-tempo fast of that Kiss has ever done that version. However, this was available in the Kiss box set, CD box set, along with the other songs, the demo songs from the band Kiss. And for some of the reason as well, because now that you think of it as well, because, however, on the whole thing I wanted to come by on these lyrics. However, the lyrics have been changed to different, as Paul Stanley offered the song God of Thunder to Gene Simmons during the recording of the song, the album Destroyer. The lyrics changed from the demo version to how it's revealed. Like, I was born on Olympus, to my father a son, I was raised by the demons, trained to reign as the one. God of Thunder and rock and roll, the spell you're under, will slowly rob you of your virgin soul. I am the Lord of the Wastelands, a modern-day man of steel. I gather darkness to please me, and I command you to kneel. Yep, that's right. However, this was the finished product for what Gene Simmons did when he did the song God of Thunder. According to Bob Ezrin, the producer on Kiss's album Destroyer, he suggested that slowing down the tempo of how... However, this song was originally written by Paul Stanley when he wanted to sing on the album, but it was later the demo version that ended up appearing in the Kiss demo set, the Kiss box set. However, it was handing the lead vocals to Gene Simmons. This has wanted to explain for this as well. And then Kiss performed the up-tempo version of God of Thunder on Kiss's second live album, Kiss Alive 2, when this was recorded at the Forum in Los Angeles, 1977. On these various effects, such as like explosions, clapping zippers, and all that stuff as well. However, in the studio version, you hear Bob Ezrin's kids recorded over. Like, if you listen to it, it's like, why would they do that? Well, I don't know how they do this. And however, for the most part as well, and also the original demo version of the song God of Thunder by Kit, which is sung by Paul Stanley, which has ended up appearing on the Greatest Hits compilation CD called Kiss 40, which it honors to celebrate the band's 40th anniversary. Think about it. And I just wanted to come by for this as well. However, the live version of God of Thunder, which was right off of Kiss Alive album, appeared on another compilation album from Kiss titled Gold as well. Kiss performed live with the symphony orchestra on the Kiss Symphony Alive 4, and this is how I wanted to come by for this. However, this song was produced by Bob Ezrin, and that's the real thing for I wanted to come by. However, for the song like God of Thunder by Kiss, there were some keyboards and the sound effects that Bob Ezrin did in additional. And you hear the voices, like those kids screaming over the... Like during the when Kiss recorded the song God of Thunder, there were Bob Ezrin's kids, such as David Ezrin and Josh Ezrin, that you hear, like, rambling over it. Like when Kiss did the song God of Thunder during the recording for their album Destroyer, consider that Destroyer was the fourth album, not the third album, even though Kiss's third album was Dressed to Kill. And in the most part, from whatever I wanted to come by, for the whole thing, I wanted to say about the songs like God of Thunder. The song has been covered by other different versions from artists. White Zombie, which is Rob Zombie's band, has covered the Kiss's song God of Thunder, appearing on the God of Thunder EP, which was originally released by Caroline Records in 1989. Melvins, which is the rock group Melvins, have contributing a cover for Hard to Believe, a Kiss covers compilation, which is one of those Kiss tribute albums for the whole thing. for the weight of how I want to come by for that. Iced Earth has covered the song God of Thunder by Kiss, which is ended up appearing on Tribute to the Gods, which is the covers album from Iced Earth. Another heavy metal band as well. Death metal band Death recorded the Kiss cover song God of Thunder, which is on the Japanese release on Death's fourth album, Human. As needless for whatever I wanted to now remember, though, which I didn't know, this song has been covered by other artists. And however, the original studio version by Kiss has been becoming the whole proto thing, as for definitely that I was suggesting for that. And needless for that, no wonder why that this song ended up being in the soundtrack of that Rob Zombie's Halloween movie. I don't know, why would they do this? But that's probably another topic for another time. But anyway, so as I was saying about the song, for the song God of Thunder by Kiss, this was the groundbreaking thing. However, Kiss has performed the song God of Thunder live. You know, when Gene Simmons played that bass solo thing, when he was like spitting fake blood, like especially like the drink that milk was consisting like food coloring, when it's all red and all that. Whenever he was like on the whole thing, with the blood spitting and the bass solo, including as well as the portion when Gene Simmons on a high rise above the audience when Kiss performed live as well. However, when Kiss performed the song God of Thunder live back in the 70s, Peter Criss did the drum solo on the God of Thunder when Kiss performed God of Thunder live. However, Peter Criss did the drum solo on the song God of Thunder, which is on Kiss's second live album, Kiss Alive 2, if I'm now remembering for this. Because the real thing for this as well, because this is the more heaviest song for the whole countable thing as well. And for the whole thing, and yes, definitely that I was realizing too, considering for the whole thing on the whole songwriting style for what? But Kiss wanted to do the song like God of Thunder, because this is the whole real thing. It's likely most for what Bob Ezrin had a lot to do for this as well. But overall, this song's very good. It's very heavier. A 10 out of 10 for this song as well. This is one of the best songs from Kiss. So that's going to be it for my video for today. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel, especially if you're new to the channel. Smack the like button if you enjoyed the video. Hit the notifications bell button for more surprises. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below if like as well. However, this song is also performing live in Sao Paulo, Brazil in '83. Forgot to mention that. So this is Heavy Metal 95 signing off. Thank you for watching my video. I'm glad you liked it. Hope you enjoy it. Hope to see you soon for the next video. Be sure to stay safe and stay healthy. Hope you all have a great day. Take care. Goodbye for now.